it's heartbreaking to say, but this is certainly a day that I think we all knew would come. We read and hear about the accounts from elsewhere in the world or across this country about the loss of life that this disease is responsible for, but when it happens here in the Commonwealth, it's obviously different. I know that these are uncertain and unsettling times for everyone, and I know that we are asking a great deal of the people of Massachusetts. But in this job, for the past 5 years, I've had the opportunity to travel this great state, to spend time in communities large and small, and to meet people from every walk of life. And they've told me their stories and shared their dreams and their fears. Those stories and the many experiences that we've had in our communities are a source of great confidence and comfort in this particular moment, because we all appreciate the remarkable strength and character of the people of Massachusetts. At the same time, the restrictions we've put in place will only work if everyone embraces them, and especially embraces the notion of social distancing and does everything in their power to prevent the spread of this dangerous virus. We need to remember that we're all in this together, and that we ask everyone to take responsibility to do their part to stop the spread of this horribly contagious virus. If they do, if we do, then we can and will get through it. Now, with respect to a few updates, it's no secret that Massachusetts is home to many incredible life sciences companies that are dedicated to developing solutions to healthcare issues across the world. And they've brought that same dedication to the table as they've thought about how to respond to COVID-19. And I'm not talking here about particular companies in Massachusetts that are either working on vaccines, diagnostic tools, testing, or treatment proposals and options. What I'm talking about is a partnership that MassBio put together with MassMedic, the Massachusetts Health and Hospital Association, and the Conference of Boston Teaching Hospitals, which they launched with the Massachusetts Life Science Center to create an emergency supply hub to help coordinate efforts to try to bring additional supplies and resources to our state's healthcare institutions. This includes lab, testing, and diagnostic supplies, personal protective equipment, and medical expertise. There's already been, in one day, a very robust response from many folks who are willing to step up, donate, and help. Bob Coughlin from MassBio will speak in more detail on this initiative in a minute. MassBio is sharing the information that they get from companies with DPH and with the command center to triage and connect suppliers with those healthcare providers that need them. I encourage all life science companies to visit massbio.org to see how you can help, and I want to thank all of the organizations that have already responded to this request. With respect to testing, the Commonwealth continues to make progress on implementing additional ways to test people for COVID-19. On Thursday, CVS in Shrewsbury opened the state's first large-scale drive-through COVID-19 testing site, which is a partnership between our administration, the federal government, local health authorities, and CVS. This specific site will be for emergency personnel and first responders, and will expanding testing access to frontline workers. Currently, this site is one of over 40 sites that are launching throughout the country over the next week, with test kits supplied by the federal government. The specimens will be processed at Quest Diagnostics in Marlborough, which Lieutenant Governor, Secretary Sutters, and I toured yesterday to see the testing facilities they plan to use as they ramp up their COVID-19 testing capacity as well. We'll continue to work across all levels to expand capacity here in the Commonwealth. Yesterday, we activated the Massachusetts National Guard to support our administration's efforts to keep people safe and healthy during the COVID-19 outbreak. The order authorizes the activation of up to 2,000 National Guard members in the Commonwealth, and these Guard members will be tasked with a variety of initiatives, mostly around supporting state agencies and local governments with equipment, logistics, warehousing, staff support, and other duties. I'd also like to dispel, once again, recent rumors about a shelter-in-place order. Massachusetts is not planning any forced shelter-in-place order. Everyone needs to get their news from legitimate sources. Please check mass.gov/COVID-19 for updates. Our state and local health officials are monitoring this issue around the clock and will work as hard as they possibly can to provide new resources and support to residents, providers, first responders, and others who are on the front lines of this cause. Finally, I have a message for tenants and homeowners who are dealing with financial hardship due to the virus. We know you are worried, and we are going to do everything we can to ensure that nobody loses their housing because of this crisis. We'll have more to say on this in the coming days, but for now, I want renters to know the current standing orders in the Massachusetts trial court means there will be no pending eviction cases that can proceed until at least April 21st. And for homeowners who are worried about making a mortgage payment, our state laws provide 90 days to cure any payment default on a mortgage. To be clear, this administration will be taking action in the coming days to ensure that homeowners and renters are protected. This obviously remains an incredibly challenging and difficult couple of weeks for us all. And while we're still at the beginning stages of this battle and we have much more to do, by working together, we're doing the right things to slow down the spread of the virus and to enhance our ability to care for the people who do get ill from it. I do want to thank all the frontline workers, first responders, state and local government employees, and everyone else who's doing all they can to step up during this crisis. And I also want to thank everybody at home for your patience and perseverance during these unprecedented times. We've taken a number of unprecedented steps to keep everybody safe, and we urge you to continue to comply with those to the fullest extent possible. I also want to ask everyone to remember the most vulnerable among us and that you reach out, hopefully by phone or some other technology, to help one another. Call your neighbors, your friends, your family members. A friendly check can go a long way.